How to set your camera to take good pictures. First, you should keep things simple by reading a few articles and tutorials on camera technique, then try out what you learn with your digital camera. What follows are a few very good digital photography tips that can set you apart from the photography crowd. These tips are very simple, yet they are extremely effective in getting that WOW factor into your images. Of all the advice given on photography websites as photographers critique each other's images, this probably ranks number one in digital photography tips. Move the main subject out of the center of the photo frame. Our tendency is to center the subject, but it is much more interesting if the main subject is not dead center in the photo. This works really well if you have a person or a pet that is looking toward an imaginary object that is to the side of the camera. If you are taking pictures of nature, the same rule applies. Move your camera so that the flower or butterfly is not in the center of the picture. Of course, you can break this rule if you want to. After all, you're in control, but be aware of where your subject is in the picture before you snap the shutter. Another of the top 3 digital photography tips is to use depth of field to highlight your subject. Depth of field refers to how much of the picture is in focus outside of the subject. For instance, if you take a picture of a beautiful flower in a garden, try to set your camera's focus so that only the flower is in focus. This can be accomplished with a feature in some of the newer cameras in the creative mode. The third of the how to set your camera to take good pictures tips is to use a tripod. A tripod can do several things for you. Of course, it will steady your camera and give you the best possible opportunity to get your camera in focus. But a tripod will also make you take your time in setting up your shot. You definitely need to practice in order to take better pictures. Cameras are getting more intuitive all the time, but if you don't know what you want before you press the shutter, what you get will be a surprise. Sometimes it's a good surprise, but if you decide to take control of the setup, before you press the shutter button, you will get consistently better output. If you are really serious about taking good pictures or just for an hobby, we highly recommend you check out the Complete Pro-Nose Photo, one of the best all-around 3-hour video guide online for taking pictures you never thought possible. Want more details? Click the link below this video, where you see the published or description box today.